Richarlison had all that game and he was crap. I'll be honest with you, and I was sitting there thinking, how's Dane Scarlett? Well, Bob, I'm just talking the truth, Bob, so you can't take it. That's how it is. You know what I mean? That's how it is, Bob. But, because that's where the truth is. People go past you telling you you're talking to yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy, Mr. Box Office from Mr. Box Office TV, back with another match reaction to you today. And Tottenham Hotspur 2, Manchester United 2. And in all purposes, I think that's a fair result in the circumstances of what we watched today. Again, watching Tottenham, it's not anything different what I saw before. Attack crap, defence okay. We're defensively better than we were last season. Even though we let in the goal very early in the first half, when Bremo scoring from a header, you can see the struggles that Tottenham Hotspur have got. Some players we need to talk about in this video. One, Moani. I keep on hearing Tottenham fans telling me, Moani, we need to give it time. I need to remind people, this guy's on loan. He's on loan for the season. After this season, he ain't going to be here. He's going to be finito, done, completely gone. So when I said he'd come in, I said I need an impact. Not that impact doing absolutely nothing. Another player I need to talk about, Dane Scarlett. What is so bad about Dane Scarlett? Can someone tell me what's so bad about Dane Scarlett? Because I've got to be honest, what the hell is Richarlison being in that game for most of the game, all the game, to score the goal? What is it? What is it?
Richarlison had all that game and he was crap. I'll be honest with you, and I was sitting there thinking, how's Dane Scarlett? Well, Bob, I'm just talking the truth, Bob, so you can't take it. That's how it is. You know what I mean? That's how it is, Bob. You know what I mean? So, but, because that's where the truth is. You know what I mean? People go past you telling you you're talking to yourself, but then look at that. When you tell me about Richarlison, it's absolute crap. Anyway, moving on. But the point is, though, is that how the hell is he staying on for how long when he was absolute crap today? Yes, he scored the goal. Good. Give credit to Alderweireld, and I'm going to just give him a little bit of credit, Wilson Alderweireld, because we need to see more. But I think that sums up our attack. How the hell is that guy still on the pitch for that long that we had to sit there and he kept on messing up every single time? It was annoying. Honestly, I've got to be honest. One thing I will give credit to is Wilson Alderweireld. He comes on, he makes an impact, puts the cross in, does really well. Mattis Tell, he was okay. He scored the goal, taking his goal very, very well. That's one of the positives I would say. Still, we need to see more. We need to see more. I'm not this guy saying, "Oh, see one goal from him. He scores from the top corner. Yes, he takes his goal really well. We need to see more." I'm not that guy saying this guy's good after doing one action, because it's too many moments and not consistency. That's the problem with me, certain Tottenham players, and that's just proved it today. Defence. One thing I'll give credit to our defence, we're not letting in goals. That's one thing, and that's really what kept us. Defence were not that bad, and that's the thing. I mean, someone said we lost. Yeah, we did let in a goal last minute. Yes, we did, but last season we would have let in more goals last season with Anton Stokoglou. So I'll give him that, and we haven't done it for a long time. That's why our defence is not that bad. That's why we give Thomas Frank some credit. But substitutions. Why take off Javi Simmons? He's been crap, but he's better than all these other players we've got. Honestly, I don't know what to say on it. Adoji, at least at the... Well, okay, I'm not going to give him too much credit because he's still been crap in the final third. Yeah. But at least he did try and put a cross in rather than messing up every single time in the final third. At least he tried it. At least he gave us some avenue. That was it. But, I mean, honestly, Manchester United were there for the taking today. They were there for the taking today. Honestly, if we had a better attack, we would have taken them to the slaughters, because at least in the second half, the first half was terrible. We weren't great. But second half, we've shown a little bit more aggressiveness. And that really kind of rattled Manchester United. They were making the substitutions, and then in the end, because Sesko went off for an injury, they had 10 men. They had 10 men. So really, we should have taken that opportunity. We got back into the game, and I think it was well deserved. We used a lot of endeavour, and to the credit of our team, we went forward a little bit more. Frank made some good substitutions, and giving some credit to his substitutions, bringing on Alderweireld, who did have an impact in the game, getting us more forward. Yes, there's still a lot of improvements to Alderweireld. We have to say that. A lot of improvements to the game, a lot of improvements. You know what I mean? A lot of improvements. But we got to give him a little bit of credit, because that cross in for Richarlison, and he headed it in the back of the net. Credit to Richarlison for scoring, and well, silly taking his shirt off and got a yellow card for it, but that's Richarlison for you. But overall, quality-wise, it shows you where we're struggling. It's a hard watch. Again, we do try and play in triangles, but we struggle. It's Sarr didn't really put himself in glory today as well. He had his chance today, didn't really do it that much as well. Paulinho was giving the ball away a lot of the time. Poro, meh. But, again, Man United weren't as good as what they thought. I mean, first half, I thought they were more in control of the game, rather than actually absolutely battering us. And then in the second half, I think Manchester United, after us being more aggressive, I think we actually were looking better than them. But it wasn't because of our quality. It wasn't because of our quality. It was because of our endeavour, our hard work. And I didn't think we were going to score, to be fair. I thought all the hard work was just going to be flat foot, was just going to come to absolute waste. But to be fair, we got the goals. We were looking very strong, and we got ahead. It's just that goal at the end. What were we doing at that corner? It was terrible.
It was.
They let scoring that header. How the hell do we let in that header? And when you give us credit for our defence, because when you look at us last season, you have to be positive about something, don't you? But if you look at our defence this season, it's been positive.
Spurs.
It has been positive. It has been positive. So that goal that we let in very late on, that weren't good. That weren't good at all. And puts a dampener on this game. And this is why, after the Copenhagen game, everybody was saying, oh, it's a turning point. Well, it wasn't a turning point, wasn't it? It wasn't a turning point, because we played a bang average team in Copenhagen, but we're always going to be. And because we scored a great goal in Van der Ven, which I have said, he's been very good this season. He has been very good this season. He's our best. He's been the best defender this season. So that's a positive coming out of my mouth. So treasure that for the rest of your life. But the point is, though, is that just because we beat a half-cut Copenhagen team, it was never a turning point. This was a game to show us that this was a turning point, and it showed us that there's no turning point at all. We've still got a long way to go, and the January transfer window can't come any time too soon for me, because some of those players need to kick up the backside. I'll give credit to Alderweireld, but you need to do more. Javi Simmons worked hard, need to do more. And Mawani, you need to do more, mate, and actually wake up. Wake yourself up, mate, because your season's going to be over soon, next season, because you ain't going to be here next season. So that's the summing up of this game. And we go on to Arsenal. And I hate to think what we're going to do at Arsenal, I've got to be honest. One thing I will say, at least we'll have a better defence than we had last season going into that game. And we'll be in a better shape defensively as well. But big up to everybody in the channel. Please like and subscribe. Can I say it's a positive reaction? So. As we wrap up this video, As always, if you didn't know, get to know. Support your boy, Mr. Box Office. Subscribe and like. And come on, you Spurs. And I'm out.